And joining me now are Carrie Townley Porter and Marianne Convis. I understand that the Nevada Women's History Project, which you're representing, has the task of actually carrying this magnificent project out. Out of all the projects that the Women's History Project could have done, how is it that you decided on the Sarah Winnemucca Project?
Many of our members had read Sarah's own autobiography, which is the first written by a Native Nevada woman. I'm sorry, Native American woman. And we've just been so impressed with this woman and her accomplishments. So we looked around to see how could she be further honored. She's had so many honors. And we realized that Nevada had never put its second statue back in Statutory Hall in Washington, D.C. So we thought, well, why can't we do that? This is an all-volunteer organization, but we do get things done. And so the first thing we did was to take a vote with our state committee to investigate this, see if we could do it. The second thing was that I called Assemblywoman Marcia DeBraga in Fallon and explained what we wanted to do, and she was so excited. She jumped right on it. Marcia is a member also. But within a week, she had had her people contact Washington, D.C., find out what had to be done, and she had a bill drafted and in place for the legislature, which was months away.
So it sailed right through, got the approval of everyone, but of course there was no money attached, and so now it's fallen to the Women's History Project to raise this amount of money. What is that amount, Marianne?
They think it's around $150,000. And we looked at the numbers and said, well, if everybody in Nevada gave $1, that would be it, but we knew everybody in Nevada wasn't going to give $1. So we went with organizations and people. We hope this to be a people's project. We have received as little as $1 in the mail. Many people have written to us and said, what can I do? And we're moving in that direction. We have a trifold, which we put together. It has a biography of Sarah Winnemucca, a little bit about her, and on the back it has a blank where you can send us money.
And so you're getting a lot of support. You call it the People's Project because it's kind of a grassroots project.
Oh, yes,
all kinds of people are jumping into it.
And we're just putting this brochure all over the state and out of the state as well.
Okay, so if people want to help with this worthy project, what do they do? Who do they contact?
For one thing, we can send out as many brochures as they want. So if they can put brochures out in public places, we'll be happy to send them brochures free of charge.
Okay, and your website?
Our website is www.nevadawomen.org.
Okay, great. And a phone number that they can reach you at?
Area code 775-786-2335. Those are the two divisions. We have a southern division with our organization.
Terrific. Okay, and when we know this project will be successful, the fundraising...
May I add something? It's an extremely important point that we like to tell everyone. Every cent that goes to this project goes directly to the statue. We have no administrative expenses involved in the donations. We are picking those up ourselves.
Well, when this statue is complete, because we know it will be, and it's there in Washington, D.C., and the school children and the various tourists are streaming by and looking at it, what is it that you hope, Marianne, what is it that you're hoping that they get from that statue?
That this woman can be a role model for children across the world, not just the United States. She had no mentor. She had no role model. She created everything that she did from her heart. And it's amazing for a woman who didn't even speak English to go and talk to the president. She talked to the Congress and tried to persuade them to give her tribe back their native lands.
So she was a remarkable woman that touches all of us, and you have something that was said about her.
During the time when we were pushing the bills through the legislature, and incidentally we had no negative votes on any of it, we're very proud of that, and the governor of course also signed it. The Girl Scouts throughout the state pitched in and wrote letters to the legislators. And there's one that stands out in particular that we felt we would like to share. It's from an 11-year-old Girl Scout in Winnemucca. And she closes her letter with, "We've dedicated a city and a mountain to her father. but we have nothing in remembrance of his daughter. Sometimes I walk out and look at Winnemucca Mountain. As the legend goes, you can see Sarah Winnemucca's face on its surface at sunset. I hope to see her face in Washington, D.C. on a statue in her honor. Thank you very much. Sincerely, Molly Latty.
Thank you. That kind of says it all.
Yeah.
If you want to donate to this worthy project, we'll put the information on the screen. And if you want to know more about the Nevada Women's History Project, which is a volunteer organization that anyone can join, men or women, the information is at your website.
Yes, yes, yes.
Thank you for joining me today.
Oh, it's our pleasure.
Well, the fundraising effort is really going well. We have had support from all over Nevada for this project. In fact, we got a check from a teacher in Hawthorne from the Shures School, the native school north of Hawthorne, and her students, her grade school students, had held a readathon and raised $27 for this Sarah Winnemucca project. So we are very excited that we're getting support from all over. And we're still looking for support, so we want everyone in Nevada to know about this project and have a chance to contribute.
I joined the Nevada Women's History Project hoping to do something that would have a lasting impact on Nevada. And the Nevada Women's History Project was started originally by Jean Ford, and I was one of the first members. And we've done a lot of fun and exciting things, but this is the most exciting that we've done because the statue in Washington is Nevada's chance to have a woman and a Native American woman represent the state of Nevada. And Sarah Winnemucca was one of our historical figures in Nevada, and the History Project is one of our goals is to make sure that women from every background, every ethnic group, every religious group is represented in the state as a part of our history.
Do you think Jean would be happy about this project?
I think Jean would be delighted. This is what she wanted for us. This is what she wanted for the History Project. So I know that somewhere up there, she's got a big grin on her face and she's saying, "Go, ladies."
The Nevada Women's History Project is working hard to raise funds for the statue, as at this recent gathering at the Governor's Mansion in Carson City. If you would like to help, please contact either the Nevada Women's History Project or the Nevada Department of Cultural Affairs. The Department of Cultural Affairs includes the Division of Museums and History, the State Office of Historic Preservation, the State Library and Archives, and the Nevada Arts Council. For more information, you may also visit us on the web at nevadaculture.org. And see you next time on Exploring Nevada.